AEW Dynamite Maximum Carnage came from us from the Andrew J. Brady Center in Cincinnati, Ohio, with a big main event in Powerhouse Hobbs challenging Jon Moxley for the AEW World Title. But we also had the first ever women's casino gauntlet match and the in-ring Dynamite return of Kenny Omega. So let's go. Dynamite opened proper with the in-ring return of the cleaner, Kenny Omega, as he faced the Callis' family, Brian Cage. And this was a great showcase to welcome and reintroduce Kenny Omega to the AEW faithful. Even though the Callis family would attempt to interfere, Omega would eventually hit the one-winged angel for the victory. Post-match, the family would beat down Omega, only for Will Ospreay to attempt to make the save, and he would fall victim as well. And this is a low super hit of a match where the winner was never in doubt, but goddamn, it is great to have Kenny Omega back on the AEW roster doing his thing. He is one of the most over people on the entire roster, and the sooner he gets back into the main event picture, the better. We got a quick vignette highlighting MVP's return to the ring, while the Learning Tree tried to make jokes about Cope, damn it, that rhymed too, to hype up the big tag match on Collision, with Jericho assuming that the Learning Tree and the Death Riders will be on the same page. TP Ricochet came out for some promo time, and Cincinnati did not have much love for the Shet. But before TP Ricochet could say anything, Swerve Strickland's music hit, only for Prince Nana to nail Ricochet with a chair. Swerve, looking like a killer, would follow suit and chase TP Rick out. Also, I have to note that TP Ricochet had those golden pair of scissors that he used to stab Swerve Strickland in his pocket. Little things. We got a look into the life of Mercedes Mone, and damn it, I am doing nothing with my life. Next was the 6-man match between the Hurt Syndicate versus Mark Briscoe and AEW Tag Champs Private Party, and this match served two purposes. 1. Show that MVP still got it in the ring, and 2. Show that the Hurt Syndicate are killers. Cassidy, Quen, and Briscoe tried. Damn it, they tried. But these guys weren't gonna beat the Syndicate. A spear and German into a super kick ended this mercifully. And this match was a hit. It did what it needed to do, which made the Hurt Syndicate look like murderers. TikTok Private Party. We got a video with Cope brawling with Pac and Collision setting up their match this weekend, and a video on Rated FTR before we got Jeff Jarrett out for a chat, only to be interrupted by MJF for the second week in a row. And let's talk about this promo, already considered one of the most divisive of the new year. This was MJF basically being a bastard, calling Jarrett the last thing any wrestling company sees before it dies, jokes about Jarrett's past alcohol issues, and offered to give the MJF to Karen Jarrett. That way, Jarrett can know the taste of a generational talent and an Olympic gold medalist. MJF, don't know if you know this, bro, but you're still getting an Olympic gold medalist sloppy seconds. Jarrett clapped back, hitting MJF up about infidelity, and says it must have been tough for MJF to be raised by an ambulance chasing dad and a call girl for a mother. So MJF name dropped Owen Hart, and the fight was on. So Jarrett got an MJF for being a one-trick pony, and while I feel that is a bit of a gross oversimplification, it does feel like MJF with his promos lately have been a little bit on the rinse, lather, repeat side. After a promo vid highlighting Kazuchika Okada versus Tomohiro Ishii, we got a match between rivals Hook and Christian Cage, where Hook jumped Christian on the ramp, and the two would have a decent back and forth that saw a DQ finish when the Patriarchy would have feared to continue the feud. Post-match, the beatdown continued, and we got the return of motherfucking Samoa Joe to wreck bitches. Katsuyori Shibata would assist to chase the Patriarchy away. And this match was a low hit. There really wasn't a whole lot to it. It was really more a means to an end to re-debut Samoa Joe, and I'm not going to complain about that because I don't want him to kill me. As the Undisputed Kingdom promised gold for themselves in 2025, Dustin Rhodes gave Jeff Jarrett a pep talk, And this led us into the first ever Women's Casino Gauntlet match for a shot at Mariah May's Women's World Title at AEW Grand Slam Australia. We saw several of AEW's best female talent: Chris Statlander, Jamie Hayter, Megan fucking Bane returning, Willow Nightingale, Julia Hart, and Harley Cameron each vie for that all-important title opportunity. But it was rocker Toni Storm who came in at number 6 and would roll up Cameron after she was misted by Julia Hart for the surprise victory and title shot. And this was a fun match, a super hit. These Casino Gauntlet matches are fun and easy and breezy to get through, and it's always intriguing to see who the surprise entrants were. And Toni Storm winning was obviously the right call. She was clearly going to have the match with Mariah May in Australia, but sometimes predictability is a good thing. Finally, we had our big main event for the evening, the AEW World Title match that pitted champ Jon Moxley and my man Powerhouse Hobbs, and from the jump, Hobbs showed his strength and dominance, even busting Mox the hard way on the ear. That cauliflower is gonna be delicious, Renee. Marina Shafir would attempt to interfere with a briefcase shot, and Hobbs would even kick out of the paradigm shift. But eventually Mox would get the bulldog choke on Hobbs for the knockout victory and title retention. Post-match, the Death Riders would continue attacking Hobbs, including Pillmanizing his leg, and Cope and Rated FTR showed that they are the best of friends in the world. Why wait for that to happen? Anyways, this was another super hit of a match. This match was designed to showcase Powerhouse Hobbs as a true threat, and I feel that Hobbs and Mox actually had really good chemistry in the ring. I am praying that this is not the end of Powerhouse Hobbs in the main event scene. Now, if we can only find a way for the Death Riders to not interfere in every single match, that would be great. But this week's AEW Dynamite Maximum Carnage was another super easy sit, a clear super hit. We got a big in-ring return with Kenny Omega, a major return with Samoa Joe, a really amazing and fun women's casino match, and a great AEW World Title match between Powerhouse Hobbs and Jon Moxley, and we are on the full march towards AEW Full Gear. What did you guys think of AEW Dynamite Maximum Carnage? Share your thoughts, leave your comments, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you can get notifications as well. Thanks a lot, everyone. Take care.